Assalamualaikum and Happy New Year to everyone, especially to my panel and my supervisor, and also to everyone that watched this presentation video. Before I introduce more about my title on my bachelor degree project, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Muhamad Akashah Roky with matric number B0517101885. My title for this project is to determine the quality of smart material polymeric filament with shape memory effect for 4D printing application. And this project is supervised by RUZY Binti HAMBALI. Now, let me introduce you about this project. 4D printing is a new design of a complex spontaneous structure that changes with time due to the interaction of environment. This is because 4D printing uses smart material as its filaments, while smart material is material that manipulated to respond in a controllable and reversible way, modifying some of their properties as a result of external stimuli. As you can see as the diagram below, I would like to do the 4D printing works. 4D printing starts with smart material that use the multi-material 3D printer and inverse problem modeling. Then it is produced a static structure by the stimulus that react with the smart material and also the mechanism of interaction that have mathematical modeling. Then the dynamic intelligent structure is produced. This is called 4D printing. For the problem statement, the conventional 3D printing technologies focus on fabricating static structure from a single material which cannot meet all the demand of dynamic function needed for applications such as soft gripper for surgery, self-folding packaging, and also adaptive wind turbine. This is said in the Zhang on 2019 in his journal. Next point is quality of final product print by using this smart material is undefined. Either the print quality is as good as stable as the traditional material filament used in 3D printing, such as PLA. While 4D printing provides smart functionality to 3D printing material, including the actuation and sensing function platform to the product and increase the capability of the printed product. By exploring more on 4D printing, the application of 4D printing will lead to large sectors such as medical industry, robotics, and smart device. In continue this presentation, I would like to explain about objective and scope. The first objective is to study the various transformation of polymeric filament of smart material in 4D application. Next objective is to fabricate 4D smart material printed part. Then, we want to compare the toughness of the smart material with standard 3D printing filament. And the last objective is to determine the quality of mechanical properties for the printed part, includes the compression, hardness, and impact test. For the scope, first scope is to design and print 4D part by using smart material. Next scope is to print a product of 4D printing by using fused deposition modeling (FDM), focusing on the shape memory effect. Next is to compare the final product quality that print by using smart material polymeric filament with the 3D print filament PLA. Next is to record and test the transformation of the smart material response, especially on the temperature stimuli. And the last scope is to perform the test and analyze the strength of the smart material by using dynamic mechanical test (DMA). That is for the scope and objective. Now I will explain about the literature review of this study. For this study, I have done some research and read more than 30 journals to complete this study, and I have summarized these 5 journals that more related to my case. For this case study, each journal I have summarized some point as you can see on the table, and I have taken some point on my research gap that related to my study. As you can see, on the first journal, I only take the shape memory behavior and also mathematical modeling that I have read by the GE on 2016. But on the journal on advancement in the research of 4D printing review, I take the parameter of the smart material point as my research gap. And the law of 4D printing, I take the experiment of the mechanical testing. The third is the shape shifting on the stimuli of thermo and or temperature. And the last journal that related to my study, which is Direct 4D Printing via Active Composite Material by Soso until 2018, I summarized. And the research get from this study is fabrication of 4D printing. For the methodology, I will start with the project flowchart. As you can see in the flowchart, I start the project with the identification of studies background, problem statement, objective, scope, and research significance. Next, I continue to the literature review of 4D printing, smart material, and its response. Then, determine the research and analyze method. After that, I need to define type of material we will use, the parameter, and the method of experiment that I will use for this project. After I define the material, I will design the 4D part using the SolidWorks software. For the design, I would like to use the dog bone shape, and then I fabricate the part using the FDM machine for the smart material and 3D printing material. Then I inspect the printed 3D part, and then if good, then we go for testing. The testing take part for the dynamic mechanical analysis and also tensile test. And after that, the determination of the material take part. If the material is good, and we will proceed to analyze data. If it's not good, we will repeat back to define type of material, so we can have the best material and method to continue this project. If yes, and analyze data, then we will complete this project. To continue on the methodology part, I would like to explain about the relationship between objective and methodology. I need to do this because I need to relate to achieve the objective for this project. So I need to plan the method to achieve this project. As you can see in the table provided, the first objective is to study the various transformation and polymeric filament of smart material in 4D application. The method I take is to do the research on the behavior of SMP with the stimulus, and also I need to scope on the temperature stimuli on SME. Next, objective is to fabricate for this smart material printed part. This method I use to design the part first, then I print the material by using the fuse deposition modeling FDM. The third objective is to compare the toughness for smart material with standard 3D print filament material. I take to tackle this objective by tensile strength test by using the Instron Universal Testing Machine 4301 by using the tensile test ISO, which is ASTM D638. This is to have the toughness of the material analysis. And the last objective is to determine the quality of mechanical properties for the printed part, include the compression, hardness, and impact test. By using the dynamic mechanical analysis, we need to measure the viscosity of the material and glass transition of the polymer can be analyzed by using this mechanical analysis. So to have the objective, we use this method to complete this project. Before I end this presentation, I would like to explain on the expected result for this project. This work is aimed to obtain these major significant results include the quality of the smart material, the result of the mechanical properties for tensile test is analyzed. Next is the result for internal behavior of the specimen, especially on the smart material. And lastly, to have the comparison of the relative quality of the printed part by using two different materials, which is PLA and smart material. Thank you for spending your time to have the presentation. Assalamualaikum.